Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode where I have three OLED Switch here that I want to do a comparison on. Obviously, you know, OLED, they're all the same from a tech standpoint, but I want to show you guys the design on them. The only one that I'm missing here is the Pokemon version, which, by the way, I couldn't find for me to get. So yeah, so you got yourself the original OLED right here. You got the Splatoon version, which, by the way, got a really nice paint job right here. And then the brand new Tears of the Kingdom, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, that is soon to be out. But the OLED Switch model is right here. Got the gold and white trim. Beautiful. So anyway, we're gonna take a look at them and see what all the differences are in case you're wondering which one should you get. First thing first is the white OLED Switch. This one is the original OLED. I got the white one. There is a black and a red version, I think. Yeah, black and red. This one right here is the white. If you look on here, pretty much the Joy-Con, it's all wrapped in white. Everything, yeah, both sides of the Joy-Con. So I would be really careful with this, to be honest with you. If you get the white one, that if your hands are sweaty and you know it gets dirty a lot quicker when you get the white version of this. Okay, but if you play with like a pro controller or something like that, you don't have to worry too much about it. But just an FYI, this white is going to get very dirty if your hands are sweaty. Okay, some of you Overwatch player that got sweaty hands. So anyway, the next one is Splatoon. The Splatoon version got a nice purple and blue / neon green type of design here. But here's the thing about the Splatoon version is that if you look on the back, you see this right here. This is like almost a transparent white back here with some Splatoon splash design on there. So it looks really good. This is the only one that has this whole transparent white out of the three models. And then if you look on the back right here, this one has some really cool design etched on the back of the actual Switch itself. But yeah, the design looks beautiful. Look at the squid right there. And then on the right controller, same thing, got a little splash. But if you look, the splash is actually different. You see that? Still got the transparent white on the back here. But on the right hand side, you got yourself some neon green, neon yellow kind of gradient, which looks beautiful. So yeah, it's really unique. This one right here, the reason why I got it, I really don't play Splatoon, but the design got me to buy it because this is the best looking design, I think, out of all three Switch. Look at those, it's beautiful. Okay, now we talk about Tears of the Kingdom, brand new. Just got this one yesterday actually. So the design is more towards like a gold / green type. Obviously Zelda is green, right? So they got to add some green in there. But as you can see, with Tears of the Kingdoms, there are some new designs. So they etched that onto the controller here. And just like Splatoon, the back is half white. This is not the transparent white. This white looks exactly like the original OLED. But if you look on the corners right here, for some of you Zelda fans, there's some emblems right there, or icons from the game. They're different, by the way. On this side is this design, on this side is another design. So just like the Splatoon one, each Joy-Con, left or right, has different designs on them. Now the back is not as impressive as the Splatoon one in my opinion, but it still has some nice design etched onto it. Obviously, once you play Tears of the Kingdom, you'll know what all these circles are. I don't, because I haven't played it. All right, so now let's talk about the actual dock itself. Obviously, if you got yourself the white version, this is what it's gonna look like. Literally, it's really a clean white. So if you have like a white gaming setup, this is gonna be a good one for you. But yeah, the entire thing is white. Now, if you're not familiar with the OLED switch, they have done some updates to the OLED switch, meaning that there's an Ethernet port now. HDMI remains the same, and this is the port where you charge the switch, the dock. The switch, the dock. Yeah, you charge the dock in order to charge the switch. Does that make sense? Okay, anyway, yeah, that's the update right there that they made back here. Oh, and at the same time, this cover is actually different now from version 2. And you can see that they kind of round out every single corner here. But in terms of functionality wise, the dock pretty much stays the same. Now, the Splatoon version got some nice design on it. Once again, they added some sketch onto the white here, but then a splash of color right here. So imagine this is the exact dock that's on the original OLED, except now it's just a splash of color on it, which is beautiful. I love it. So once again, I think this will go good with a white setup. If you have a white setup, I think this dock's gonna look good on your desk. On the back here, they've outdone themselves for sure, because there's more art back here. Even has this little squid right over here. Yeah, they've done a really good job on this in my opinion, especially with this Splatoon edition. It's beautiful. Now, Tears of the Kingdom. This one right here, again, just came out. Got this yesterday. You can't really feel it, but Tears of the Kingdom dock actually feels different, the front, than the Splatoon version. The Splatoon version, if you put your hands over it, you can actually feel the art on it. But on Tears of the Kingdom is very, how do I say it? It's kind of like shiny to the touch. It's slippery. So the material for some reason on this is different than the Splatoon edition. Yeah, the Splatoon edition actually feels more like the original OLED. But for Tears of the Kingdom, they've given a brand new material to it where it feels shiny. Like you don't feel the actual art on there at all. So with Tears of the Kingdom, they changed it up a little bit. You don't have the Nintendo Switch logo right in the middle anymore. They swapped that out to the Triforce, and it just looks beautiful. I think this will still match with like a white gaming setup if you have Tears of the Kingdom dock on your desk. It's just that hopefully some of your accents are like gold so that it'll match with this Switch. There's not a lot of design on the back, which I'm a little disappointed in, especially after seeing the Splatoon version, but they do have just tiny little design back here, but that's pretty much it. Everything on the inside is pretty much the same. All right, so now let's talk about the box real quick. In case you're one of the collectors and you're just trying to, collect these box art, all the boxes are actually exactly the same. Okay, in terms of size and dimension. But if you look at the design, it's very different. I mean, obviously you see the original OLED right here. Now compare that to a very highly designed Splatoon edition. I don't know, I actually collect these boxes, so this is kind of important to me, where you see right there the characters from the game on the side, and even on the back they've kind of designed it all up. It's beautiful, the box art. Now Tears of the Kingdoms obviously show you a bunch of floating islands. That's going to be in Tears of the Kingdom. But yeah, it's very similar to the Splatoon edition with the Switch being down here and everything. But as you can see, This one has a lot more color, Splatoon version. And on the side, they just have some of the design etched on the side, but that's about it for Tears of the Kingdom. On the back, very simple, straight white, and you can see that gold accent going on for it right there. Yeah, so not a lot of like differences in design, but the Splatoon one, definitely they threw a lot of colors on there, and it just, I don't know, it just looks beautiful. Anyway, if you like me, you collect these boxes as well, and I just love having them display on my shelf. It just looks amazing. All right, so there you go, guys. That's the design differences between all the OLED Switch that you can get out there. Again, I'm missing the Pokemon version, which at this point I'm probably not going to pick it up since I can't find it anymore. But yeah, those are the three right there. I hope you guys find this video useful, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.